Okay, so welcome back to this course. So in the previous section we have learned all about the cart and we have completed our cart functionality in our previous section. So in this section I want to handle my checkout, shipping and the payments, all about that. So in this video first of all I want to handle the shipping details. So you have to get the details from the user, its address, city, phone number, postal code and country, and then save that shipping info in the local storage. Alright, so let's start it. First of all, I go to my reducers, constants, sorry. So in the constants, cart constants, let's put in here our constant, that is save shipping info. So save shipping info, because we have to save the info of the shipping in the local storage. So simply copy it from here, go to our reducers, cart reducers, and let's put in here a case. So case, this one, and this will be written from here whatever in the state, and then we simply put here the shipping info, that will be action.payload. We will pass in the action.payload, and we also have to bring in this, so simply bring that in, save it, close the cart reducer, go to actions, cart actions, and here first of all I bring in my constant, and then let's create here a function. First simply copy this one, so Control C, put that right here, so that is save shipping info, and I have to pass in the data like the address and also the phone number, whatever we have, and I will simply have to remove this get state from here, and then I will simply dispatch here the save shipping info, and the payload is going to be data that will pass from our function. Alright, and then we will set the item, which is the shipping info, and then JSON.stringify the data. Alright, so we save it. Very simple. Simply close this one, and now I go to my components in the cart. I will create my component that is called shipping.js. And RACFE to create my basic markup, and then let's go to our cart. Just to save some time, copy this stuff from here and put that right here. So we need here the fragment, also we need here use state, and we don't need link here. Metadata is here, use alert is we don't also I think so need it. Use dispatch, use selector, and then the save shipping info. So save shipping info, and then let's first of all put here const. Let's pull out the shipping info from the use selector and state dot cart. Okay, and also I forgot, I simply go back to my users. In the cart reducer I also put in here after cart items the shipping info. So shipping info by default is going to be an empty object. Alright, simply save it, and in here I will simply have to put here use state. So first of all we have to get the address, so const address, and it's set address is equal to use state, and by default the value is going to be shipping info dot address. So whatever we have already saved our shipping info in the local storage, so by default it is going to be the address in the local storage. Alright, you don't have to enter its address again and again. And same for the city, so const city and set city is equal to use state and shipping dot city, and const the postal code, and then set postal code that is equal to useState shipping info dot postal code. Alright. Oops. So const, and after postal code, we also have to get the phone number. So phone number, set phone number, useState shipping dot phone number, and then we also have to get the country and set the country to shipping info dot country, right? And then also let's set here the dispatch. So const dispatch is equal to use dispatch, and then our submit handler. So const submit handler equals to, I will simply e dot prevent default, okay, and then dispatch here, save shipping info, and pass in the first of all address, okay, then the city, then the phone number, postal code, and the country, okay. And then after that I have to move toward my next step, that is history.push. I have to push toward the /confirm page. Alright, so this is my next step, which I have to confirm the order details basically. So here I also have to bring in the history. Definitely we don't have this component yet, this confirm component, but definitely we'll create that in our next videos. Alright, so now let's bring in our markup. I go to my notepad. So this is shipping.html. I simply copy this whole div, Control C, go back, and let's first of all put in here the fragment, and then the metadata, title is going to be shipping info, and let's put in here our markup. Simply save it, go to the top and press Ctrl H to replace the class with the class name. Okay, and then after that, first of all, on the form, I simply put on submit, the submit handler, and then after that the address field, so value is going to be address, and then on change I simply set the address to e.target.value, and then let's also change here the HTML4. Copy this one, put it here, and okay, so now also here I put the city, and then on change I will simply set the city to e.target.value, okay, and then here we have the phone number, and on change it is going to be set phone number, okay, and at this we also have the postal code on change set postal code e.target.value, and then at the end this is the drop down menu, so I simply put in here the value, that is the country, and then the on change set country, that is e.target.value. Okay, so now I have to display all the options of all countries in this world. So what I do is, rather than putting all the countries here, I install a package that is called country list, and loop through all the country list here. Okay, so I simply go to my new terminal here and cd to front end, cd to front end, then npm I countries dash list. Okay, so install this package to get all the country list, and then we will loop through them and display them in the drop down menu. Okay, so package is installed successfully, so I simply go to the top and let's bring that in. So I have to pull out that from, so import the countries. Remember, this package also contains the city, capital city name, whatever they have. So simply pull out the countries. You can also read about this package more on npm website or their Git repository. Okay, so bring in from the countries list, and then let's put it here. First of all, cons country list or countries equal to, or countries list equals to object dot value. I only want to get the value of the countries. Okay, so this is an object, so I will pull out all its values. I don't have to pull out the keys. So value is the original name of the, I think so their syntax is like this. For example, for US they has put like this, so United States. Alright, so this is the key and this is the value. So you definitely don't have to put here the US, I have to put here United States. Okay, so that's why I put here object.values. I get all the values, and at the end here I simply loop through them. So countries list dot map through each country. Okay, and we have to put in here the option. Control X, put it here, and here I put in the key. The key is the country dot name, and the value is also country dot name. Oh, I have shown you here the comment. Let me pull out that again. I have shown you before that, for example, US, and then US is an object like this one. Okay, and the object, it has the name and the like US, and then the capital city. Okay, capital, and then this is an object. So this is the key and this is the value. So value is an object. So from the object we have to pull out the name. Okay, so I forgot about that. So that's why I have to pull in here the country.name, and also have to put out here the country.name. Simply save it. Now go back to our app.js. So app.js, and let's bring in our shipping. So import shipping from .components/cart/shipping. And now shipping is a protected route because only logged user can enter their shipping details. Alright, so let's change it to protected route. And the path is going to be /shipping. The component is shipping. Alright, and simply save it. Okay, and let's actually test it out. And before that, I go to cart.js, and on checkout, like this one, this checkout button, I will type here on click equals to the checkout handler. Okay, so simply copy, go to the top, and let's put that here. So cons checkout handler, that is this one. Constantly put in history.push, Now we also have to pull out the history. One thing that I want to show you here is that if the user is not logged in, for example, if they click on checkout and they are not logged in, then definitely we have to ask the user to go to login page. So rather than putting here this slash shipping, I put here slash login and then question mark redirect equals to shipping. Okay, and I will just expand it and go to my user login.js. I simply pull out from here the const redirect equals to location. Location, we have to pull out the location also. Okay, location from the props. So location dot search, and if location dot search exists, then we'll simply pull out location dot search dot split. Okay, I will split it from the question, oh sorry, equal to, that I have to get the second part, that is the value, which is 1. Okay, else we will redirect to slash, and instead I put here redirect. So what will happen, for example, he will come here and he's not logged in. Okay, so it will push to slash login, and in this here we will part redirect is equal to shipping. Okay, so when we come to here, when user login, here when user logged in, what we will do here, location.search is in the URL. So we'll check that if location.search exists, then location.search.split, we will split that from is equal to, from here, from this equal to, and we get the second part, which is this one. Okay, so one is this and one is this. I will get the shipping part. Okay, and then I will put that shipping here, so it will redirect to the shipping page after logging in. And if that doesn't exist, then we will go to the home page. Simple as that. Alright. So this is just a little trick to redirect back to the shipping page after logging in. Alright. So now let's actually test it out. If I go back, reload this page, and we click on checkout, object.value, or that is values. Simply go back in the shipping at the top. This is the values. Save it. If I click on checkout, so cannot read property address of undefined, and simply go to my inspect, and let's go to Redux to check it out. The Redux, I go to state. In the cart, we don't have here the shipping, so I simply go back, and what I do is close this one, app.js. I simply go to the store.js, and let's after its cart items here, I also put here the shipping info. Okay, so I will type here shipping info. Okay, and again I will check that local storage dot get item the shipping info, and if that shipping info exists, then json dot parse the local storage dot get item the shipping info, else it is going to be an empty object. So we save it, and now if I go back and reload the page, you will see here the shipping info. Okay, so if you go to the country list, you will see all the countries list here. Alright, so you can also do that. So now for example, if I log out, I go to the cart and check out, you can see that I go to slash login, redirect equal to shipping. So I put in here my password, that is GHULAN1. If I click on login, I am redirected back to the shipping page. Alright, so this is, we are redirecting back to that page. So let's actually test it out. If I put here my details like this address, whatever, put in here, this one, postal code, I type here 12345, and country, I select here United States, and let's click on continue. If I click on continue, I am on the confirm page. Alright, and if I go to the inspect in the application, now I have my shipping info here, which is this one. Alright, this is postal code and everything is here. Alright, so good, we are successfully, now we are If I go back now to the shipping page, if I reload it, you will see that the information sticks there because now they are also stored in the local storage. So if we reload, they're going to still remain in our state and also in our fields. So in my next video, before moving toward the process order or confirm order, I have to display here the steps, like on which step we are. Like in this case, we are on shipping step, so we will display here shipping, then the confirm order, then the payment. So we have to actually display here 3 steps. All right. So I will actually create those steps in my next video.